Okay, and welcome to Chelsea Piers Ice Arena for the second game, Mid Fairfield 2010 against the New Jersey Rockets. And I think you're looking live right now at Brendan Domini and Chris helping out with a warm-up drill with Kai Scranton. And in net today will be Brendan for the afternoon game. So Brendan Domini will get the start in between the pipes. Unfortunately, the first game ended in a 5-4 loss to the Rockets. So Mid Fairfield will look to get back on the board with a win here. And Mid Fairfield got out to a good start at a 2-0 advantage. And then the Rockets came storming back and ended it with a 5-4 Rockets win. So unfortunately, right now, we are without the services of Braden Heckel, who I know is at home recuperating, according to his father, and hopefully Braden will be back with us shortly. Just a quick shout out, the 2011 team, I believe, is playing right now up in Quebec. They have a game. They won their first game over the Terriers, so the 2011 team is on a run right now in the Quebec Pee Wee tournament. So that's a pretty cool thing to see. Let's see, what else do we have here? Tomorrow there will also be a game against the Rockets. Just one game tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be a rubber match tomorrow to be able to decide who wins the series here, the 3-game series. And we're going to get going shortly. All right, so it looks like we only have one referee today, so that should make things interesting as always. Rocket games are usually really close and competitive games, and so hopefully we have that for the second game. So Brendan heads off into net. And by the way, happy birthday to Brendan Domini, who's getting some love from his teammates. Brendan turned 14 today. Today's his birthday. So happy birthday to Brendan, who I know got to go to Wesco and blow up his father's credit card with new equipment, none of which he's using today, but will be debuting shortly, according to Dad. So that's pretty cool. That's like a goalie's Disney World is getting to go to Wesco in Danbury, Brookfield area. So we're about to get going here. Cullen Carey at center, surrounded by Pan and Sullivan. Kakaro and Hall back on D. Carey gets down low and wins. Taps back to Hall. Hall over to Kakaro. Kakaro cross ice, tries to get it to Sullivan. Looks like Sullivan was going the wrong way. Back, and then Sullivan taps it back behind Domini. Kakaro there. Hall to Sullivan, who taps it up to Carey. Tries to get it to Pan, but there's a turnover at central. Pan then into the corner. Tries to get it in the front. Shot by Sullivan, but it's deflected out of the way, and the Rockets regroup. try to break it out. Sullivan forechecking over to Kakaro, then to Hall. Hall leaves it for Kakaro, tips it into the Rockets throw it right back in. Kakaro on the Conklin loses the handle. Rothstein picks up the loose change into the Rocket zone. Shot that back to Shores, puts it on net. It's tipped by Rothstein over the net. Yoon with a nice play to dislodge the puck, gets it to Vartanian. Vartanian into the Rocket zone, shot way wide. Vartanian was still with the puck and gets a chance there, but the Rocket goalie covers up at 13:04 left in the first period. It's going to be a face-off just to the left of the Rocket goalkeeper. So we've got Correa out at center with Scranton and Moore directly behind him. O'Neill and Zoo on D. Win by Mid Fairfield. And Moore got control of the puck, and then a Rocket player just shoved him to the ice. So Mid Fairfield looks to go on their first power play of the afternoon. So at 13 minutes even, Mid Fairfield goes on a power play. So the first power play units of Rothstein and Sullivan, Scranton, Pan, and Malefus will be out there. Pan at the face-off circle. It's a win now to Rothstein. Scranton with the puck back to Rothstein. Gets it out to Scranton. Scranton at the point. Looks in for shooting lane, wide. Puck gets out of the zone, and here comes a Rocket player who races down the ice. Luckily, Malefus is there, who chips it to Sullivan, who leaves it for Pan. Sullivan now was still with the puck, but turns it over to the Rocket player. A couple of players run into each other. Malefus with the puck, but turns it over to the Rockets. Mid Fairfield unable to get set up here on the power play. 49 seconds left in the penalty. Scranton loses control, and the Rockets now have it chipped it over behind their goalie. Mid Fairfield trying to get set up. They finally do. Sullivan now with the puck. Sullivan with a hard shot that's way wide, and the Rocket goalkeeper covers up. 11:54 left in the first period and 24 seconds left in the penalty. So the second power play unit will come out. Got Correa at center, Vartanian and Moore with O'Neill and Zoo back on D. Ref talking to Correa. And Correa gets thrown out of the circle. Vartanian in. O'Neill tries to keep it and does into the Rocket zone, but Rockets with the puck. O'Neill at center ice with the puck. Gets it over to Vartanian. Vartanian shoved to the ground. And here come the Rockets. Penalties just about expired. No shots from Mid Fairfield on that power play opportunity. Rockets still with the puck in the Mid Fairfield zone, out to the point. Just to the side of Domini. Moore tries to get it over to Vartanian, but nobody's home. Vartanian chases. But the Rockets regroup in their own zone. Loose puck. Kakaro shoots it over to Hall. But the Rockets there to steal the puck. Out in front. Hall able to sweep it away. Kakaro lifts it up. Center ice. Rocket player swipes at it, so there won't be an icing at all. And here come the Rockets. They try to catch Mid Fairfield in a shift change. Gain the zone. Nice check by Kakaro. Rockets still behind Domini, and there's going to be a penalty here. And it's going to be on Mid Fairfield. Rothstein's going to go off at 10:17. Looked like Rothstein for interference at 10:17. So Mid Fairfield will go on their first penalty kill of the day. You've got Scranton, Pan, Caccaro, and Hall, I believe, out there as the penalty killers on the first shift. Scranton at center, Rockets win, out to their defenseman. Hall tries to tie him up and is able to, so Scranton can steal the puck. Here comes Pan across center ice. Pan gets by the Rocket defenseman. Shot! Just missed. Eric Pan with a shorthanded opportunity. Pan had the goalie beat, but just couldn't get it on net. Hit the crossbar. Caccaro over in the corner trying to prevent that entry pass. Cross ice pass out to the point. The face-off circle. Shot right in front of Domini. And I believe Eric Pan able to sweep it away. Here comes Scranton, just loses the handle. Mid Fairfield goes for a shift change here. Correa now with a forecheck. Vartanian with a nice steal. But here come the Rockets now back with the puck up again into the Mid Fairfield zone. And Domini covers up. 9:06 left in the first period. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Rothstein for interference. So Correa at center. He's got Malefus out there. Yoon as the penalty killers. Rockets with a win. Shot on Domini that's blockered to the side. Rockets look to get set back up. Oh, they had a back door there for a second. Almost a shot on Domini, but the Rocket player just mishandled it. Out into the face-off circle. Out into the slot. Shot. I think it hit the post on Domini. Rockets still circling. Out in front of Domini, and he covers up. Oh, some punches thrown. And the ref's going to take both to the penalty box here. So at 8:31 in the first, there's going to be offsetting penalties. So Correa doing the right thing, though, and sticking up for his goalie who was getting jabbed. But both players are going to head off. And we'll be skating 5 apiece. See, old friend Chris Conklin is out there for the Rockets at center, number 93. He is a prolific scorer and friends with... What? So I believe the ref has thrown out both players out of the game. Ref explaining it to both coaches. I could see him make like a... So the ref not having any of it throws them both out of the game. Ref saying we're going to skate 5 aside. So we've got Pan out there with Moore and Sullivan. And I believe Zoo and O'Neill out on D. Ref's explaining something to Pan. I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about, but a lengthy explanation. So a win by Mid Fairfield. Moore comes up with it, but loses the handle. Sullivan with a good forecheck. And here come the Rockets. They're going to have a 3-on-2 developing. Mid Fairfield races back. Rockets unable to get a shot on net. Moore now back up with a puck. Throws it out to the center, but only a Rockets player there. Conklin back up with it for the Rockets. Circles around at his own blue line. Skates through a couple players and tosses it over to his winger. And here comes Sullivan now with a full head of steam. Gets by the Rocket defenseman. He's got Moore on the side. Shot, and it's blocker to the side. Back to Hall. Hall winds up, shoots off of a player's stick over into the corner. Moore gives chase over to Malefis. Malefis has got Sullivan there, able to get 2 shots, but unable to get it cleanly on the Rocket goalkeeper. So the Rockets just fling it out of their own zone, and that's going to be an icing on the Rockets. So Mid Fairfield with a couple opportunities. Sullivan had 2 hacks at it, got some shots on it, but so we've got a couple of changes here because we're down Heckel and now Correa. So Jack Schwartz, I believe, has been moved up to forward. They try to spot some of the players some time. So you've got Yoon and Hall back on D. Rothstein with a shot that's absorbed into the stomach of the. So we'll try to keep you updated on where everybody's playing and who's playing. Schwartz is the left wing. Malefis is the center, and right side. Rockets shoot it along the boards, and it gets by Hall. Plays it, but the Rockets are all there. You know. Malefis trying to help out. The Rocket players are there. Out. And it's in. So the just took a slap shot on Domini, 1-0. For it again, and Kakaro back with the puck. Kakaro up. Nice play by Vartanian to keep it in. Pan now with the puck up. Wild shot. Scranton able to keep it in temporarily, but Rockets back up with the puck. And here come the Rockets. Nope, big turnover right there. And Pan now with the loose puck. Dumps it in the zone behind the Rocket goalkeeper. It takes a funny angle, but the Rocket player able to pick it up. Good forecheck by Vartanian. Rockets enter the zone, shot way high at Domini, up into the netting. So at 5:36, Rockets are up 1-0. And we're gonna have a face-off just to the right of Domini. Malefis with the win, back to O'Neill. O'Neill over to the side. Gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan tries to get it to Yoon, but the Rockets are there for the steal right out in front of Domini. Point blank shot. Domini turns it away. Yoon is hauled down and the puck's loose. Brendan Domini with a great save today. Yoon gets it over to Malefis at center ice. The corner is hammered. Sullivan tries to get it out in front. Puck's up in the air. And okay, he just turned around and shot the puck, and I believe it went in. The goalie's trying to pretend it didn't, but the ref now is looking in the net. So Mid Fairfield with a big goal to tie it up. Ty Sullivan just turned and fired the puck at the goalkeeper. Dribbled under his pad and went in. So the ref now explaining what happened. But none of the Mid Fairfield players celebrated until Sullivan looked over in the net and saw the puck. So Sullivan being opportunistic here at 4:50. It's all tied up at 1 apiece. It's rough with one referee, so the parents and kids are going to have to cut him a break. You can't see everything on the ice. But Mid Fairfield with a win. Scranton drives it behind the Rocket goalkeeper, mishandles it temporarily. Mid Fairfield's all over it with a strong forecheck. Puck is loose. Rothstein picks it up, gets it over to Scranton. Shot off the pads. Scranton still with the puck. Now it's out of the zone with it. Over to Rothstein, who fires it in behind the Rocket net. And to deny it, but Conklin with a great play. Conklin with a backhand, but doesn't hit the net. Zone into the Rockets zone. It shouldn't be an icing because the player didn't decide to play. For a Rocket player. There'd be no icing apparently if the Rocket player gets there before. Mid Fairfield defenseman able to get it out. Sullivan now is up the puck. He's forechecked, but gets it out to Vartanian. Shot, and it's gloved by the Rocket goalkeeper. So at 3:21 left in the here. Of Malefus, Moore, and Scranton. Zoo and O'Neill out on D. Scranton behind shot wide of the goalkeeper. O'Neill's able to. So at 3 minutes even, we're going to have another face-off. Zoo tries to pinch in and does temporarily. But puck is back into the Mid Fairfield zone with O'Neill. Moore is able to sweep his stick and keep the puck in the zone. Puck's out in front. But again, the Rockets come up with the loose puck. And here come the Rockets. Conklin across center ice. Good bit there. It was dangerous. And there's going to be an icing to stop play at 1:56 left in the first period. Mid Fairfield dodging a bullet right there. Chris Conklin does not miss the net often from the Rockets. So as we've said, Mid Fairfield skating with a couple of players short. So Jack Schwartz is up on winger today. Zoo now corrals the puck, tries to get it to Schwartz. And I believe they're going to call an offside. .147 left in the first period here. We're all tied up, 1 apiece. So Vartanian is the center, surrounded by Rothstein and Schwartz. Vartanian with the win and gathers the puck in, gets into the Rocket zone, turns it over. Rockets just drive it right back out. Rocket player flying by Zoo. And around Domini. Good speed by the Rocket player. Leaves it for his defenseman who skates up. He's got a backdoor play. Oh, jeez, wow. Almost able to connect for the backdoor play there. Mid Fairfield dodging another bullet. And the puck gets out of the Mid Fairfield zone. Rothstein's able to drive it into the Rocket zone. Goalkeeper fields it, knocks it behind his own net. Schwartz now up with the puck. Puts it behind the Rocket goalkeeper. Rothstein behind there, tries to get it to Schwartz, unable to gather it in, and here come the Rockets breaking it out of their own zone. Conklin able to drive it in, but it's going to be an offside on the Rockets. 46 seconds left in the first period. So we're going to have Malefis at center, surrounded by Pan. I believe that's Sullivan behind the ref. It is. So O'Neal and Yoon back on D. O'Neal tries to get there first, but the Rockets are able to slide it across the ice. Yoon falls down. Malefis now into the corner to help out his teammate. Yoon up with the puck, but he's smacked into the boards. O'Neal gets it, tries to leave it for Pan, but unable to do so. The Rockets drive it into the corner. And here comes Pan, who tries to lift it by the Rocket player, unable to do so. Pan now tenacious. Pan now still with the puck across the blue line. Tries to split three players. Puck's turned over, and there's Sullivan now with Pan. Big hit. And that'll be the end of the first period. Definitely some physical play as these teams are familiar with each other. I'm sure just exchanging Christmas card addresses, but doing a pretty good job out there trying to keep this game under. Issues a warning to some of the players, and that's it. Okay, and we're back. Head between the pipes. The Rocket goalkeeper will head over to his side. Got it up here, one apiece. So Scranton will get an opportunity at center, and he's surrounded. So Scranton with the win back to Schwarz. Tries to get it to Sullivan, misfires, and the Rockets regroup with the puck. Across center ice, Conklin now over the blue line. It's way wide of the net. Rockets still with the puck out in front. Misfire on a couple of shots. Sullivan finally able to gather the puck in. Loses control at the blue line, and here come the Rockets. Mid Fairfield zone. Turnover, and Scranton comes, gets it out to Pan, who races down the boards. Pan looking for a teammate. He has Sullivan there, shot that's padded to the side. Sullivan then throws it over. Yoon collects it. Tries to get it to Pan, but intercepted. And here comes Conklin. He's got a one-on-one against Schwarz. Jack Schwarz with a fantastic. In the second period, the Rockets go up 2-1. Schwarz made a nice play defensively on Conklin, but he was undaunted. Stuck with the puck. And was able to beat Domini. So Mid Fairfield again is down 2-1. Rockets with the win. It's padded to the by Domini. Rockets still with the puck. Shoot. Nice save by Domini off the pad. Mid Fairfield able to sweep it away to deny Malefis. Stick to side by Domini. But again, Mid Fairfield only one shot and they're done. .17 left in the second period. And we're going to have a face-off right outside of the Rocket zone. So Sullivan at center, surrounded by Moore. Kakaro comes up on a wing with Yoon and Hall out on D. So Rockets with a win right away into Mid Fairfield zone. Rockets trying to get set up out of the face-off circle, out in front of Domini. Sullivan finally settles the puck down, gets it out to Moore. Moore has Hall there, unable to get it over with the steal. Kakaro able to steal it right back, dumps it into the Rocket zone. Moore with a forecheck. Hall with a nice play off her foot, but the Rockets still with the puck. And this is going to be an offside on Mid Fairfield. So 12:35 left in the second period. And teams will pan with the face-off, surrounded by Rothstein and Scranton. Schwartz and O'Neill out. Scranton dumps it in behind the Rockets goalkeeper. Rothstein with the forecheck. But here come the Rockets, but steal by Pan. Tries to get it to Rothstein, but actually deflected off him. Pan now back with the puck again. Now Scranton at center ice dumps it back in again over into the corner. Mid Fairfield gives chase. And here come the Rockets looking to break it out. Strong back check by Scranton. And now Rothstein's up with the puck, races up the boards, cross center ice, dumps it in on the goalkeeper. It's played behind the net. And the Rockets across center ice. Schwartz back on D with a nice play. Scranton and Schwartz out on the boards, trying to dislodge that puck. Pan comes up with it, tries to get it to Rothstein, but the Rockets there again with the puck. Loose handle, and O'Neill finally gets it out. He's got Rothstein, but it takes a bad angle. Rothstein gives chase. Nice play by the Rockets to settle it down into the Mid Fairfield zone. Shot, but it's deflected off of Schwartz out in front in the slot. Quick shot by Conklin. It's off the side of the net. Tries to get it out to the defenseman, and Rothstein picks it up. It's neutral zone, and he's tripped. No call. Was dumped by the stick, but Hall's able to keep it in temporarily. But now the Rockets are going to have a breakaway here. They've got a 3-on-2 developing. Cross center ice. Nice play by Hall to get her stick down, and here comes Vartanian across center ice. Leaves it for Kakaro, who skates it up, loses the handle. Conklin back with the puck, gives a head fake, passes it over to the left side. Bunch of players pinned behind Domini. Puck still pinned back there. Finally he's able to be chipped out. Rockets trying to get set up, but Zoo doing a good job defensively to deny the passing. Out to the blue line, shot onto Domini. There's a rebound there, and Domini covers up. So at 9:55 left in the second period, Rockets up 2-1 over Mid Fairfield. Pan at center wins. Rockets again with the steal off of Sullivan. Schwartz now gives chase. Rockets still with a puck. Wild shot. Doesn't hit the net. And here comes Sullivan, who tries to get it but is hammered. Rockets keep it in. Another big hit by Pan. And here comes Mid Fairfield. Sullivan now gains the zone. Sullivan's got Schwartz. Hits the brakes, stuck in the corner, 2 Rocket players on him. Moore falls down, and now here come the Rockets across center ice. into the Mid Fairfield zone. Yoon denies the pass, pins him into the corner. Still pinned up along the boards, unable to free the puck. Moore gets it over to Sullivan. Now has some skating room. Sullivan's dumped, and here come the Rockets. They've got a 4-on-2. Mid Fairfield went for a shift change. And now Domini's stuck down there by himself. Nice play by Schwarz. Mid Fairfield went for a shift change. The Rockets actually had a 4-on-2, and Schwarz with a great play to deny it. Schwarz now skates it in. The Rockets with a steal, get it out of their zone, and they're going to have a 1-on-1 here. Only Yoon is back. Shot way high at Domini. Both teams getting sloppy with the puck. Scranton now races down with the board. Shot, nobody home. Scranton with a big hit. Scranton now picks up the loose puck, and it's driven out of the zone by the Rockets into the Mid Fairfield corner. O'Neill circles around, picks up the puck. O'Neill still with the puck, looking for a passing partner, finds Scranton. Scranton's got Rothstein across the ice, but Scranton skates it in. Off-angle shot. Rocket goalkeeper's able to turn it away. Rothstein's still with the puck. He's got Malefis there. Turns and shoots, but again, it's sticked aside. Out, puck squirts out to Zoo. Nifty skating. Gets it to Malefis. Gets it to Rothstein out in front. Vartanian circles around. Is hammered by the Rocket player and the puck taken away. Shot way wide at Domini. Vartanian gets it up to Rothstein, who races up the ice. Out to Malefis, skits around. Shot back to Rothstein, and he beats the goaltender who had fallen to the ice. So Mid Fairfield with a big goal to tie it up. Dylan Rothstein with the equalizer. Good passing. Rothstein to Malefis, back to Rothstein. And Mid Fairfield ties it up at 6:54 in the second period. So Sullivan at center with Pan and Kakaro at forward. Yoon and Hall back on D. The win by the Rockets. Mid Fairfield with a forecheck here. Hall poke check, gets it back into the Rocket zone. Pan now picks up the puck at center ice, leaves it for Hall, who gets it over to Yoon, who gets it to Kakaro, leaves it for Pan. Pan's still fighting for possession of the puck. The Rockets able to gain control, but Hall pinches in, gets it out to Sullivan. The puck goes behind the Rocket goalkeeper. Shot on Domini that's padded, and Yoon picks it up. Yoon tries to connect, but off the Rocket player. That actually shouldn't be an icing, but I don't think the ref saw it, because the Rocket player actually, it went off the Rocket stick. But with one referee, you got to kind of let these things go. Man's doing his best out there. So we've got Scranton at center with Vartanian and Moore. Schwarz and O'Neill out on D. Moore tries to get it out to Vartanian. The Rockets are able to keep it in. O'Neill now gives chase into the corner. O'Neill tries to get it, and does, out to Schwarz. Gets it to Scranton, but it's turned over at the blue line. Here comes Conklin with a shot put to the near side. And Fairfield dodging a shot there. Moore gets it to Scranton, but it's turned over in the neutral zone. Shot out in front of Domini, but it's able to be swatted aside. Rockets still circling for goals here. And it's up off the netting, so we'll stop here at 5:20 left in the second period. So Malefus with the win. Puck's driven behind Domini. Rothstein up with the puck. Tries to get it to Malefus, but Rockets with the steal out in the slot. Shot! Again wide of Domini. Rockets with another shot onto Domini. Loses it temporarily, but then is able to cover up. So Rockets are getting 2 or 3 shots on Domini at times. But so far he's up to the task to keep this game even at 2 apiece. 5:05 left in the second period. Malefus at center again. He's got Rothstein and Sullivan out there. Tries to get it to Sullivan, but the Rocket defender has it now. Shoots onto Domini. It's blockered right onto the slot. Rocket players there, unable to gain control, but the Rockets still with the puck. Back and forth the passing goes right out front of Domini, but he gets a pad on it. It's able to knock it away. Out into the slot, the Rocket defenseman has it, but misses the net. Out to the point, shot, and deflected off a Rocket player, and it's in. Mid Fairfield playing with fire out here. Can't get the puck out of their own zone. The Rockets just tenacious on that puck, and eventually shoot one past Domini at 4:27 left in the second period. Nothing Brendan can do about that. Player was camped out right in front of him, deflected off. So Mid Fairfield again will have to seek to try to tie this up. Scranton at center, surrounded by Kakaro and Pan. Rockets win it and dump it into the Mid Fairfield zone. The Rockets regain control into the slot, lose control, and here comes Scranton. Scranton now across the blue line. He's got Kakaro there. Kakaro tries to get it back to Scranton, but Pan is there to pick up the puck. Pan cross ice to Yoon, who shoots it, and it's gloved by the Rocket goalkeeper. 3:54 left in the second period. We'll have a face-off just to the left of the Rocket goalkeeper. So Sullivan will take the face-off, and he'll have Vartanian and Moore directly behind him. But the Rockets win it, get it out of the zone. O'Neill plays it, gets it to Moore, but then there's the Rockets with the steal, gain the Mid Fairfield zone. It's pinned up along the boards. Rockets still again with the puck. Rockets try to play it, but it's up along the glass and goes out into their own zone behind their goalkeeper. Cross center ice into the Mid Fairfield zone, dumped into the corner. Quick shot from the defenseman, but denied by Mid Fairfield wingers. Able to deflect it out. Still over into the corner. Rockets maintain possession of the puck. Vartanian with the steal. Cross ice pass. Gets it to Zoo, who skates, but turns it over at the blue line. Here comes the Rockets. Nice save by Domini off the pad. Mid Fairfield being a little careless with their passes. Turns it over, and Domini had to bail him out with a save with a blocker. Rockets now gain the Mid Fairfield zone. Another shot on Domini, another blocker save into the corner. Rockets with multiple shots on Domini. It's a kick save by Domini. Luckily, Zoo is there to pick up the rebound. Rockets still maintain the zone. Finally, Sullivan able to get it out, but Rockets still with the puck at center ice. Circles around the Rocket defenseman. Dumps it into the Mid Fairfield zone. Zoo gives chase. Falls down. The Rocket player temporarily stole it, but O'Neill is there to pick it up. Mid Fairfield just throws it out of the zone to get fresh legs. Rothstein with a forecheck. And here come the Rockets. Turnover, and Yoon able to pick it up. Yoon over to Hall. Gets it out to Rothstein. The Rocket player just throws it the length of the ice for an icing. So 1:09 left in the second period. Malefus at center with Scranton directly behind him. Rothstein. So we're going to have a change out here. Malefus still at center. So Scranton and Pan. Sullivan and Rothstein. Scranton now with the puck. Gets it to Sullivan. Rockets get it out of the zone. Now into the Mid Fairfield zone. Pan with a nice play to deny. Tries to tap it off the glass, but the Rockets are there getting to every 50-50 puck. We'll have a stoppage in play here with 47 seconds left. Puck went up into the netting, so Scranton will take the face off. Coach goes for some fresh legs here. Scranton still at the face-off. Win by the Rockets right into the slot, but Mid Fairfield with the steal. Pan now tries to get by the Rocket defenseman, misfires completely, and here come the Rockets. They're going to have a 3-on-2. Behind Domini. Mid Fairfield fortunate there. And the puck's chipped out. Pan now has Schwartz. Pan now with a shot, but it's deflected off a Rocket player. Schwartz tries to go in the corner. The Rockets again getting to every 50-50 puck. Rockets still with the puck. Now into the slot. Oh, shot well after the buzzer, but so Mid Fairfield's going to have to gather themselves together during this brief timeout. So we'll be right back. All right, and we are back here. Start of the third period. Mid Fairfield trailing 3-2. Mid Fairfield, if you're just joining us, short a couple of players here. Heckel out sick today. Correa was, tossed out of the game. So we're going to see some odd line combinations. Coach Letty trying to do his best to match up. And Rothstein now with the puck. Loses control. Tries to get it to Vartanian, who dumps it in. Here come the Rockets. Try to get it back again. Vartanian with a nice steal to dump it back into the corner. Goalie comes way out to play the puck. Kakaro pinches in. And here come the Rockets. Right out in front. Chris Conklin throwing it out to his teammate, and they're able to tap it in. So the Rockets strike first in the third period. Up 4-2 over Mid Fairfield. So Malefus at center with the win. But it's turned right over to the Rockets. Here come the Rockets pinching in hard. Right onto the slot, shot to the side of Domini. To the side of Domini. O'Neal tangled up with a Rocket player. Puck squirts loose over into the corner. Zoo over there tries to get it out, but the Rocket defenseman takes a shot and it's deflected off a Rocket skate. Dan tries to get it out, but Rocket's still on the puck. And he's tripped, and Mid Fairfield's going to go for going to be on the PK here at 13:35 left in the third period. So Yanni Malefus is going to be off for a tripping penalty. So Mid Fairfield will have to kill this off for the next minute 30. Sullivan at faceoff. The Rockets win out to their defenseman. Nice play by Scranton, but the Rockets still with the puck. Scranton loses his stick. Yoon denies. Cross ice. Right out in front of Domini. Yoon is hounded by two Rocket players. Out to the point, shot, but it's blocked by a Rocket player. Turned and shot, and knocked in. 13:07, Rockets are going to go up 5-2. So Mid Fairfield digging themselves a deep hole, and Coach Letty's going to take a timeout here. Talk it over with the players. Chris feeling Brendan's pain right now. It's a bond only goaltenders can understand. Chris rubbing Brendan's back and tell him to go get him. So Fage with a pat on the back to Domini. Domini heads out between the pipes. And Mid Fairfield will try to dig itself out of a deep hole. Down 5-2. Rothstein at center with Vartanian and Moore. Rothstein with the win. Vartanian scoops it up, but the Rocket player steals it right away from him. Shot onto Domini, who had it covered up briefly, but then the puck squirted loose. The ref blew the whistle. He said, saying something to a Rocket player about it. So with 12:58 left, Malefus out of the penalty box. Rockets win, but Sullivan with the steal drives it the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing on Mid Fairfield. So we'll redo that again. Malefus at center. Win by Mid Fairfield. Zoo taps it over to O'Neal. But the Rockets are there for every 50-50 puck and drive it behind Domini again. Zoo loses the handle. Tries to get it to O'Neal, who swipes at it, but the Rockets again with the puck. Nice play by the defenseman. Well, he lost control of it, and it'll be offside on the Rockets. So we've got Scranton at center with Rothstein and Vartanian. Schwarz and Yoon back on D. Win by Mid Fairfield. But turns it right over to the Rockets, who now gain the Mid Fairfield zone. They look to get set up here. Nice pass, but Vartanian there with the steal. Oh, Vartanian is hammered to the boards, and Mid Fairfield's going to go on a power play here. I don't think the Rocket player meant to do that on purpose. He didn't mean to do it. I think Vartanian was going down, and he shoved him to the boards nonetheless. He's going to go off here. So Mid Fairfield shorthanded, but looks like Vartanian is okay. Mom gives him the thumbs up, and he looks like he's good to go. Tells Coach Letty he's all right. So Coach Letty, I think, just investigating if that's going to be a 4-minute or a major penalty. Looks like he's getting some pushback from the Rocket coach, so it looks like it's going to be a major penalty. All right, and they're still talking about this. So they've got 2 players in the box, so it's a major boarding penalty.
Minute 30.
So Mid Fairfield will go on a power play here. Look to see if they can cash in here. So we got Pan at center, surrounded by Sullivan and Rothstein. Scranton and Malefus out there. Scranton up with the puck over to Malefus. Gets it over to Rothstein, skates in a little bit, shoots right into the stomach of the Rocket goalkeeper. So we'll redo that again. Pan now, back at center. Rockets with a win this time to get it out, but Scranton denies it over to Malefus, who sweeps at it, turns it over. And here come the Rockets with a shorthanded opportunity. Unable to corral the puck in. And I believe Mid Fairfield's going to go off for a penalty here. So Mid Fairfield was on a power play, but now we won't be. So ref explaining to Malefus the offense. So Sullivan at center. And the Rockets control right out in front of Domini, able to sweep it away. Caccaro gives chase, fires it out of the zone. The Rockets regroup. Defenseman to defenseman pass. Zoo with a forecheck. And here come the Rockets into the Mid Fairfield zone. All out in front, the Rockets. Sullivan's able to come in and deny the shot, but Caccaro picks up the loose change, passes it over to Sullivan. Sullivan now across center ice. Sullivan, though, loses the handle. Still with the puck now. Behind the net is Sullivan, but turns it over, and here come the Rockets. Long pass, gets by Hall. And again, the Rockets pick up the loose puck. Out to the side of Domini, who covers up, and he's sticked. So Mid Fairfield is going to go on a penalty kill for the next 21 seconds. Scranton at center. Rockets with a clean win. Back to their defenseman. Rockets looking for that backdoor shot. Actually went off a Rocket player. And here comes Pan across center ice. He's trying to waste some time here. And does. And we're all skating even, but Mid Fairfield unable to capitalize on the major penalty. Puck still loose along the boards. Pan finally comes up with it. Gets it out to Scranton, who's got some skating room. He's also got more there. Shot by Scranton. Nice save by the Rocket goalkeeper to cover it up. So at 9:32 left. Mid Fairfield still with a big hole to overcome. So Malefis at center, with Rothstein and Vartanian back out there. Got Zoo and O'Neill. Vartanian right behind Malefis, but Rockets win the faceoff behind their own goalkeeper. Good forecheck by Malefis. Zoo pinches in, but the Rockets again with the puck. To the side of Domini. Finally, Malefis tries to settle it down and get it to Vartanian. Out to Rothstein. And there's going to be a penalty on the Rockets. O'Neill got dumped. So I'm trying to figure out what happened here. O'Neill ended up on the ice behind the play, but I think both players are going to go off here. So it looks like there's a roughing call on both players. O'Neill visibly upset because it looked like he got the worst end of it, ended up on the ice after the play left. Ref trying to explain it to Letty. We're going to go here. The face-off dot to the right of Domini. So they're going to skate five aside. Malefis at center, surrounded by Rothstein and Vartanian. Caccaro and Hall out on D. Win by Malefis, who gets his own puck, races into the Rocket zone, gets by the defenders, and is hauled down. That was all Yanni Malafis using his speed to get around the corner of the Rocket defenders. And so Mid Fairfield will go on a power play here at 8:56 left in the third period. Ref talking it over with some of the Mid Fairfield players. And there'll be a face-off just to the left of the Rocket goalkeeper. Pan at center, Scranton right behind him. Tied up, Sullivan picks up the puck, puts out a shot, but the goalkeeper is able to cover it up at 8:51 left in the third. Pan at center, the face-off, Scranton right behind. And win by the Rockets. Would drive it behind their own goalkeeper. Just trying to kill off time here. Chris Conklin skates it in, loses control, and here comes Pan now from Mid Fairfield. Pan trying to get things set up, but is hounded. Leaves it for Malafis, who skates in. Malafis shot, and it's gloved easily by the Rocket goalkeeper. So 1:01 left in the penalty and 8:27 left in the period. Pan at center wins it, gets it to Sullivan, out to Malafis. Malafis over to Scranton. Scranton now is hounded by a couple of Rocket players, gets it out to Rothstein, slides it over to Malafis. Tries to get it to Scranton. Rocket player got a stick on it, but Scranton with a nice play, keeping it in the zone. Pan now tries to slide it over in front, unable to connect with Sullivan. Rothstein regroups. Rothstein with a shot, deflects off a Rocket player. Scranton there, able to pick it up. Scranton cross ice to Malafis. Shot. Sorry, it's deflected off. Malafis pinches in, able to keep it in. Now Pan with the puck, but the Rockets able to grab the puck and race up the ice. Shot patted to the side by Domini. And here comes Mid Fairfield across center ice. Pan dumps in. Rocket goalkeeper way out to play it. Mid Fairfield unable to get anything set up here. The Rockets again with the puck. Turned over. Sullivan now battling for it. Sullivan now with the puck. Slides it through the crease, nobody home. Schwartz able to pinch in, gain control. Scranton misfires, turns around, still with the puck. Scranton leaves it for Schwartz. Schwartz tries to get it up to Vartanian, does. Vartanian gains the zone, and it's just gloved by the Rocket goalkeeper. And that'll be the power play will be over. 6:52 left in the third period. Mid Fairfield still down by 3 goals. So Mid Fairfield short of a player here. Vartanian trying to tell the bench, you need one more out here, folks. And Malafis comes out at center. Malafis with the win. Back to Schwartz. Out to Malafis. Back to Schwartz. Rockets contesting every single puck. Malafis out to Schwartz. Schwartz winds up, shoots. It's blocked. And Paul Vartanian with an opportunistic goal. Slides it in between the pads, the open leg of the goalkeeper. So Mid Fairfield draws a little closer with 6:33 left. Vartanian able to get Mid Fairfield's third goal. So Scranton at center, surrounded by Pan and Sullivan. Kakaro and Zoo back on D. Scranton with the win. The Rocket player comes up with the puck nonetheless and drives it into the zone. Kakaro pins his player along the boards, but the Rockets get it out there. Nice save by Brendan Domini. There's a Rocket player and Kakaro on the ice together. Player keeps shoving him down. Brendan Domini coming up big for Mid Fairfield there to keep this a 2-goal deficit. So I believe Sproul and Kakaro are going to go off, old acquaintances. No, sorry, that's not Sproul. The Rocket player and Kakaro will head off. Sproul was still out there, so he's talking to some of the Mid Fairfield players. So sorry, folks at home, we have the wrong update on the scoreboard. So we will fix that. So the Rocket bench is requiring a lengthy explanation as to why 2 players were called for a penalty, that they were rolling around the ice. But we'll get back at it when the Rocket coaches have had their fill. All right, and we'll get going here. So there's going to be a face-off just to the right of Domini. Malefus at center. He's got Rothstein out there. And Vartanian. Win by the Rockets side of the Domini, but Rockets again with the puck. Out into front of Domini, but unable to handle it. Back out to their defenseman. Here comes Malefus. Rothstein into the center. Has Malefus there, but is hauled down. Big hit. Rothstein still with the puck. Leaves it for O'Neill. O'Neill tries to tap it over to Hall. Keeps it into the corner. Rothstein's there. The Rockets come out with the puck behind their own net. Tries to chip it up and is fielded by the Rocket player. Gets by O'Neill. Shot onto Domini that's gloved. So Scranton will get some time at center here at the face-off. Win by the Rockets, back to their defenseman. Shot that's sticked aside by Domini. Yoon gives chase into the corner, but out to the Rockets, dump it back in. Rocket player just leaves it there, but it hits off the netting. And here comes Scranton with the puck. Scranton bobs and weaves, gets it to Moore. Schwartz is able to dump it into the corner where Scranton is, onto the side of the goalkeeper. He's hauled down. Nice poke check by Moore to drive it back into the zone. Scranton's still there. Sullivan now gives chase. Drives it to the opposite side. Rockets settle it down, cross ice pass that goes loose. And there should be an icing at 4:28 left in the third period. So back and forth the turnovers go. Here come the Rockets. Get it out of their own zone, into the neutral zone, into the mid-Fairfield zone. But there's a turnover. Here comes Eric Pan, who's got Vartanian with him. But again, another turnover in the neutral zone. O'Neal picks it up. Gets it to Pan, back to O'Neal. Gets it to Malefis. Mid-Fairfield unable to keep it in the zone. Pan still with the puck. Tries to get it to Zoo. Pan now with the puck, dumps it in to the side. Rockets goalkeeper plays it behind his own net. Seems that both teams are a little tired. The skating is slowed down tremendously. Malefis now with the puck. Malefis still with the puck, just dumps it in. Rocket goalkeeper plays it. Rockets just content to run the clock out here. Hall is able to pinch in, dump it behind, but nobody there. The Rockets now break it out of their zone. Nice play by Scranton to keep it in, though. Rockets still with the puck, though. Rothstein up with the puck. Fires it on net. The goalkeeper just stops play here at 2:51 left in the third period. Mid Fairfield running out of time. Scranton at center with Rothstein behind him. Sullivan to his left. Kakaro and Hall on D. Win by Mid Fairfield. Hall pinches in. Gets it to Scranton. Puck squirts out to Hall, over to Kakaro. Dumps it over into the corner to Scranton. Two Rocket players converge on Scranton. Force the turnover. Sullivan with a check, but Rockets still with the puck. To the side of Domini, wisely covers up. 2:18 left in the third period. Malefis at center. So Yoon picks it up. It's contested immediately by a Rocket player. Malefis picks it up, loses the handle. Goes out to Pan, back to Malefis. Malefis in the Rocket zone. Out to Pan, but a shot off a Rocket player. Malefis still with the puck, but he's hounded by three Rocket players. Yoon pinches in, but here come the Rockets. Schwarz back. Rockets keep it in. Skated out of the zone. And they throw it up into the netting. So we'll stop play at 1:33. So win by the Rockets into the mid-Fairfield zone. O'Neal able to swat it to the side. Vartanian picks it up. And another Rocket contested puck. A shot on Domini off his mask, I believe. Rockets still with the puck. lose the zone, and there's going to be an offside with 1:14 left. Malefus at center with Pan and Scranton. Rockets contesting every pass, every 50-50 puck, force the puck back onto Minnie, who covers up with 107. So Malefus back at center. Rockets win, and a shot on Domini covers up. 1:03 left in the third period. So win by Malefus. Rockets contest it and steal the puck. Rockets now up with it. Out to their defenseman. Defenseman to defenseman pass. Shot onto Domini, who's able to cover it up. 51 seconds left in the third. So Malefus with the win. Out to Schwartz. But the Rockets desperately still trying to steal the puck and do. Shot onto Domini, another shot. It got behind Domini, who wisely is able to lay down on the puck, pinch it between the ice and his back. 41 seconds left. Brendan Domini still working hard out there. Vartanian at center. Win by the Rockets. Tries to pinch in with the puck. Turns it over.
Offside.
Shot, but blocked by a Mid Fairfield defenseman. Vartanian picks up the loose change, skates up. Over to Rothstein. Rothstein gains the zone. Rothstein around. Circles behind the net. Over to O'Neill. O'Neill slaps. And that's it. And the Rockets sweep both games on a Saturday. So Mid Fairfield will try tomorrow to get one win. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, folks.